So, being in IT, a lot of the times you're tasked with things that don't really fall under what you're supposed to be doing during the day. And it's fine because you work at a small business and they're understaffed and get going. So this is when I am fresh out of school. I went to YTI in York, got my first job at a small business here in York. It is no longer around, unfortunately. But one of the things that I remember having to do, small business, and it was basically me and one other guy taking care of IT for this whole organization. For those who aren't familiar with IT, it's a lot of shit you have to do. But we had this one new sales manager come in, and all we had heard through our sales reps that are around the country and some of the things that we hear from, like, questionable things he says, he's kind of getting himself into some trouble. And our security for the building is non-existent. So when they pull him in to the HR office and finally give him the pink slip, I get a little on my office door, and they're going, "Hey, do you have a minute? We need your help with something." And mind you, this is, I don't know, some number of years ago. I wasn't this size. I was more kind of this sized, but still this tall. So I get pulled in with his HR lady as they are actively firing this man who is bigger than me by about 2 to 3 times. And they said, "Hey, we're kind of afraid because we're small and we're all women and he's being fired for being weird to women. Can you walk him out of the building?" Okay. I don't know why I make you feel safe, but... And just that moment has lived with me since doing it, because I just remember being this scrawny little IT man who lives in his office, unless there's a fire, next to what I can only remember being Butterbean. And I'm walking him out of the building past everybody. And no one else knows yet. So like, "Oh, hey, what's going on?" I'm like, "Oh, hello. Nothing to see here. Normal activities are happening." So the takeaway from this, if you ever really need something done, call IT. We got your back.